It's really important that we take care of our cars here. Whether you've got an older XK or you've got a newer F-Pace, it's important to take care of the underneath of the car as well as the electronics and the drivetrain and powertrain of the vehicle. Especially in the UK climate with salt on the roads in the winter, those damp, wet conditions, underneath of the car is often overlooked. It's not something you're checking on a daily basis. You don't get a warning light on your dashboard if you're starting to get corrosion underneath. Unfortunately though, corrosion is one of the biggest issues on most modern cars. Whether it's 10, 15 years old or even a few months old, it's important that you protect the underneath of the car with one of the underseal treatments such as our Lanoguard or WaxOyl protections. Taking this extra step to take care of your car prevents that really costly maintenance that's needed later on in life where you're having to replace big objects underneath, arms, springs starting to corrode, even chassis and bodywork starting to fail. So the particular treatment that we use will vary from vehicle to vehicle based on our recommendation and your requirements. In this case, we've got one of our vehicles having Lanoguard protection and we've got another having WaxOyl. So you'll be able to see the difference in the final finish and the texture of the materials that's on there, so you can help make an informed choice as to which option is best for your vehicle. We do use a range of products above and beyond these two that I've mentioned, so speak to one of our team to talk about the particulars of your vehicle, your rust and corrosion preventative measures that you wish to take, and which option is going to be best for your vehicle in the long run to maintain it and keep it on the road safely and reliably for many years to come. Preparation is really key and important whenever we're looking at one of these vehicles. So whether it's just a rub down of some of the components, remove any surface debris or corrosion that may be there, or more involved, actually spraying, steam cleaning certain components and getting rust protection and pre-treatments in there to ensure the best adherence from any of our underseal products. So now both the cars have been finished. We'll have a look at the XK first of all, and you can see that this one's had the WaxOyl treatment. So this one is, as you'll see, black underneath. The exhaust was dropped off and all the elements underneath the car have been brushed down, cleaned down, and then sealed with the WaxOyl. So it's quite a dark coating on there, it's quite thick. It's going to allow us to wash the car down in the future quite easily, prevent those contaminants from building up, and just give that vehicle that extra layer of protection that's so often overlooked, especially with an older vehicle like this. The corrosion can set in, moisture, salt from the roads. It's a really important thing to do to prevent any sort of corrosion in there and add to the longevity and lifespan of the vehicle. Moving over to the other Jaguar we've got in here, so onto our F-Pace. Now this customer's opted for the Lanoguard treatment, so on this one, you'll see underneath, the only black areas you're going to see are the standard black areas from the car, so that's obviously the plastics and the trims. The Lanoguard is a clear treatment, so offering similar levels of protection, it's just a different finish on there and different sort of drying time on the vehicle. So this one will stay a little bit damp, it'll have that sort of wet look to it and that wet feel, but again, it's all just a barrier to help prevent that sort of corrosion from setting into those contaminants, from getting into the metals and making them soft and eating away. So this is going to elongate the life of this vehicle again. It's going to help protect it from those abrasive road salts and moisture and temperature, sort of climate conditions that we get here in the UK and across Europe. And again, just elongate the life of the car, allowing the customer to have it on the road for a lot longer and reducing the frequency of those repairs for the corrosion that sets into the certain components. If you're looking to get this carried out on your vehicle, to keep it on the road for longer, to prevent those really nasty corrosive materials from getting into the metals under the vehicle and then causing costly repairs as a result, contact us on info@viezu.com or call us on 01789 774444 to talk to one of our team and understand what we can do to help protect your car from the road conditions and elongate the life of it. Remember, preventative maintenance is much better and much cheaper than costly repairs later on down the line.